Election Day is now just 2 days away, and in the days leading up to Election Day, a record number of Monroe County voters cast their ballots early. News 10 NBC's Tom Kowalski spoke with some of those voters about what their biggest concerns are for this year's election.
While the early voting polls may have closed at 5 on Saturday night, that didn't stop a record-breaking 130,000 voters from making their voices heard here in Monroe County. I spoke with several of those voters about what issues are most important to them this November.
I'm looking out for the future of my grands and my children and myself as I go forward on my journey.
I didn't ask these voters, who I met outside the County Board of Elections office in downtown Rochester, who they voted for or what party they belong to. Simply what their biggest concerns are in the election. Voter Casey Christensen is concerned about their rights as a member of the LGBT+ community.
This election is super important to me as someone who is a part of the queer community we have here in Rochester. It wasn't only so important to vote for all the candidates we have, but also voting yes for the Prop 1 to prevent discrimination for people like myself.
In others, like Deborah Mulford, feels this upcoming election will have consequences for many years to come.
I was a little emotional now just voting. This is probably the most important election in my lifetime, and I feel so privileged to be able to vote. I'm happy that there's no violence and that this was a straightforward process. I am just looking forward to the results and hoping that it will be a peaceful outcome.
I'm a Black femme woman, and there's been a long time and a long history of folks like me not being able to vote at all.
Voter Issa Rae says she's voting in honor of those in the past who couldn't.
There are people in our lifetimes that still existed in a time where their parents couldn't vote, where it was illegal, or they had to pay a poll tax just to vote. And that's crazy. And we do live in a time now where those types of conversations of voter suppression are coming up again. And that's very frightening, with poll boxes exploding and things of that nature. So I think if anything shows the importance of voting right now, it is that there's still people trying to suppress people's ability to vote. So even if it's not in whatever direction it's in, doing it is immensely important.
News 10 NBC will have special Election Day coverage all Tuesday evening. From the Board of Elections in downtown Rochester, Tom Kowalski, News 10 NBC.